pretty easy. The U.S. Open Series is off and running, and looky here. It's 3 Americans in the semifinals. We've got highlights of the championship match. Later,
I tell the girls before every match, you just have to play 1 point at a time, 1 game at a time. Don't worry about any kind of streak. The streak will take care of itself.
It's not the Pro Tour, but the pros would envy these young women. What's it like to win 116 matches in a row? Stick around for that. Plus the latest maternity news. Roger's got twins. The odds are already set. They're winning the 2025 U.S. Open. Seriously. So join us for the next half hour as we circle up Atlantis and the Southeast tribute to the world's greatest game. Right now.
Atlanta's tennis television program is Match Point Atlanta on 11 Alive. Proudly presented by the makers of Turnagrip. Mini Let's Motor. The USTA Southern Section. Complete Game Broadcasting. And now, courtside to Match Point.
Welcome back, everyone, to Match Point. I'm Sam Crenshaw, and there's certain streaks in sports that we all remember. 56 games for Joe DiMaggio, 33 straight wins by the old Los Angeles Lakers. But we have a winning streak that will simply blow your mind. Here's Jeff Batten with the story.
I've heard that some teams have been intimidated by us. I don't think any of them enjoy playing us. We don't really take it for granted.
The Walton girls tennis team is the definition of a force. They've won 6 consecutive state titles and have won 116 matches in a row dating back to 2004.
It is just amazing when I stop and think about it. I guess it's gone on so long now that I won't say I take it for granted, but the expectation is there. I tell the girls before every match, you just have to play 1 point at a time, 1 game at a time. Don't worry about any kind of streak. The streak will take care of itself.
The streak began before the graduating class of 2009 were even students at Walton High School. But the pressure to keep the streak going throughout their 4 years of competition was no easy task.
We're confident, but there's also, I put pressure on myself to keep it going. All of us do. You can't say that there's no pressure because there always is going to be, because we haven't lost in 6 years. We have the confidence in all the matches behind us, but still we have to take 1 match at a time. I have to say that in the senior year, the pressure started to get to me a little bit just because I'm so close to, not losing a match. Didn't want it to end then. But you just can't really think about that when you go on the court. You just have to, go out there and play your best, try your best to win.
Winning brings big expectations and an ever-growing bullseye in the eyes of the competition.
I try not to think about it, honestly. Just try to go out and play. I think our biggest strength is the depth we have on our team, so I'm really confident in my teammates.
Sometimes I think it's an advantage, and sometimes I think it's more of a disadvantage, because if I were a coach playing Walton, I would say to my girls, you have nothing to lose. Go out and do whatever you want. Leave it all on the court. Nobody expects you to win.
Expectations are something the Lady Raiders are used to, and despite losing 4 seniors that did not lose a match during their entire high school career, don't think for a second that the Walton dynasty is coming to an end.
We have a great group of sophomores or rising juniors, and they're really talented, so hopefully they can just keep it going and, work hard and continue what we started.
Yeah, it's going to be tough because we're losing 4 seniors. We're all going to have to step it up somehow and bring that team together.
It's phenomenal to me that these girls have been able to continue to do what they do year after year and match after match. They're used to the pressure. They're used to getting out there and having to win. They're not out on the courts for themselves. They're out on the courts for each other, and that makes it a little harder because nobody wants to let anybody else down, which adds to the pressure, but also I think is one of our greatest strengths.
1, 2, 3, ready, go!
That's Jeff Batten reporting for Match Point. Now, Bill, 116 straight matches is something right out of the Cal Ripken fantasy book, but is there any type precedent for what the Walton girls have been able to accomplish?
Sam, Smash Magazine, the official USTA publication for kids, thinks that Walton is pretty darn special. They highlighted them in the most recent magazine. But they're still a ways off of the 504 consecutive wins for the Miller High School badminton team that didn't lose for 32 years. So, still a little bit to go. They're 116, 500, just a few more years.
But if they're in Smash Magazine, they're legit, right?
Thoroughly.
All right. All right, that brings